I'm Coach Jason on my channel. While there may only be 10 or 12 of you at this moment, I'm sure it'll grow exponentially at some point in the future. Lately, I've been going to my Quora content and recording videos of me reading the questions and the answers. I'll do the same in this video and add some of my own commentary about the pattern of seeing questions like this. Here goes. My ex reached out to me letting me know he missed me and was still in love with me. After talking for a while, I sent a text pretty much pouring my heart out and he didn't reply. Why? Here's the answer. Not sure why he did that, and while it's commendable for you to want to understand him, what you do in response is what really matters. There are two sets of his actions which should be considered together that you could concern yourself with. One, him pouring his heart out to you and telling you he misses you, and him going silent. This is childish and, dare I say, overly impulsive behavior on his part. He probably wondered if you still had feelings for him and sent out the first text. Then he got a hint of the validation that arose when you responded. After that, he probably thought, okay, I miss her, but I'm still seeing what else is out there. Or, I just wanted to make sure she's still hung up on me. Or, I like her, but I'm not ready to commit. So rather than owning up to his feelings for the next step, he went dark on you. It should be a turnoff that his actions are incongruent with what he said to you, but sometimes we get hung up on people who aren't sure about us. It makes them come across as having higher value. In actuality, it's just them not being in touch with how they really feel and confusing other people because they themselves are confused too. This includes an AI-generated image that Quora has been adding to my posts lately. So often I see these questions on Quora, and I think they probably are representative of a larger number of people who want to know why other people do things in the name of relationships or the relationships that are going south instead of focusing on themselves. They say like, this person did this, why would they do that? I see this all the time on Quora. And my response is invariably something like, I don't know why a person does that. I don't know why a person does anything for a couple reasons. One, I don't know the person. And I don't know the person asking the question about why the person did something. Two, I don't know why anyone does anything, and most people don't really know why either. The chain of events that starts long before a person takes an action could help explain why a person does something, but it could go back forever and ever. The reason I bring this up is it's so pointless to ask why another person does anything. It's more important to ask why we do something, look inward, and try to figure out maybe if there's a pattern that keeps showing up in, say, romantic relationships, why it's taking place over and over again. And maybe that would give a person the ability and at least the understanding to change course and stop carrying out these actions that are leaving this person asking why. I think I answered the specific text of the question, but the subtext and the context are also very important. Wrapping up here and answering the question, why would a person reach out, act like they miss somebody, and then go dark? Well, it's probably because they're immature or they don't understand they needed validation and they got it and then they didn't want to commit again. And second, asking why another person does something is a wholly pointless exercise. It doesn't help us move forward. We can ask why we do stuff and help us understand ourselves so that we can move forward differently. We need to focus on what we can do, what we have control over, and it's not another person, and then take that information and move forward. But asking why another person does something, you might as well just ask a Word document because it can't answer, and that's about the quality of response you'll get.